There are people that look a little bit different here. From a girl with no eyes, a man with burns all over, to a man wanting to become a mermaid. They are all getting ignored by society just because they are different. These people just want to spend regular days like regular people. Will they be able to go and find their own versions of happiness? Simone is talking on the phone.
Claudia Martínez.
Acaba de dar a luz. Oiga, ¿me oye?
He doesn't seem happy at all at the news of his wife giving birth.
Ella está bien.
Perfectamente.
¿Y el bebé?
¿También?
An unknown photo album is laid out in front of him.
¿Ya ha acabado? ¿Qué busca? ¿Niños o niñas? Y puede hablar tranquilo.
No me importa el género.
They are all talking in gibberish.
Creo que me voy a ir.
Es normal, pero ¿qué va a hacer? No puede controlar sus instintos.
Mi mujer acaba de dar a luz.
¿De verdad crees que lo más adecuado?
No sé qué hacer. No quiero hacerle daño a nadie.
Again, the next photo album.
¿Qué edad tiene?
11 años. Ella no va a sufrir. Venga aquí mañana.
The next day, Simone comes back to meet Laura. And resolves Laura's biggest complex.
En el mundo hay personas a las que es mejor no ver. Te mereces los ojos más bonitos del mundo.
And 17 years later, in 2017, in a home, Samantha is also suffering from something. Samantha, who has her mouth and anus reversed, dreams of falling in love. Samantha goes to a restaurant for a meal.
¿Va a comer?
It seems the waitress was surprised by Samantha's appearance.
¿Ya sabe lo que va a comer?
¿Qué con el pollo?
She just wants to have a normal mouth. And just in time the meal arrives, she takes out her equipment and starts to eat. Two men are waiting for Samantha, who finished her meal.
Oye, una pregunta. Si el culo lo tienes en la cara, ¿en el culo tienes la boca?
They are really being mean.
¿Tú tienes móvil? Sí, claro. Graba esto, anda.
Thankfully, she succeeds in running away from them. But she hits something. At that time, Itzar was being pressured with reminders.
Debido a la deuda de 3.200 euros, procedemos al embargo del local. Días laborables.
And she arrives somewhere.
¿Estás segura de que quieres a la de siempre? Tenemos gente nueva.
Sí, quiero a Laura.
Tiene que pagar por adelantado.
Ella no sabe que he venido otras veces, ¿verdad?
Si tú no se lo has dicho, ¿no?
No, yo nunca.
Inside is Laura, the young girl from before.
Laura.
Laura was selling her body, and the conversation starts.
Pasa. No tengas miedo.
Itzar had her eyes set on Laura's diamond eyes.
Entonces se puede quitar lo que lleva en los ojos.
No, los diamantes no me los puedo quitar.
Pues me voy.
Espera. No quiero tener problemas.
And successfully steals the diamonds. And so, Laura falls into deep despair.
¡Mis ojos!
Laura, ¿qué pasa?
Miquel, los diamantes.
Meanwhile, a man is pleasuring himself with a photo of a man with a disfigured face. She is devastated with her son.
Por favor, ya no puedo más.
Es mi novia.
Vete de mi vida, mi amor. Vete y no vuelvas. Te quiero.
And so Ernesto was kicked out of his home.
Más te quiero todavía.
Bueno, pues luego llamo.
Meanwhile, his girlfriend Anna was cheating on him.
¿Todavía no has dejado el imbécil ese?
Ya te he dicho que he quedado para cenar con él esta noche y decirse.
The person who was having an affair with was Guile, the man with burns all over his face. They sympathized with and cherished each other.
Guille, yo no le quiero a él. Te quiero a ti, que estamos hechos el uno para el otro.
That night, Ernesto meets with Ana.
Cariño.
Un segundo.
Ana is indifferent towards him. Frankly, Ernesto was a person who feels sexually attracted to strange things.
¡Ay, para!
Que no lo puedo evitar.
Bueno, comemos.
He liked Ana because her face was strange.
Pues ayer estuve hablando con mi madre y le he contado que tengo novia. Que es que yo con mi madre nunca había hablado de esto. De que me gustan las chicas como tú.
¿Cómo que como yo?
Ana gets offended by his words.
A ver, que yo nunca le había dicho a mi madre.
Yo soy una mujer normal. Es que creo que me estoy cabreando mucho. ¿Deformes como yo? Que yo soy algo más que una mujer deforme.
She feels miserable with herself.
Ana, yo estoy enamorado de ti.
Yo no, Ernesto.
At that time, Christian is smiling while looking at mermaids. Frankly, he wishes to be a mermaid himself.
Pues sinceramente no lo entiendo.
Of course, his mother can't understand Christian.
Se hace la víctima. La víctima aquí soy yo.
In fact, Christian was suffering from a mental illness.
Le decía que los pacientes que padecen BID no se sienten queridos y piensan que, siendo una persona amputada, pueden atraer todo el cariño. ¿Puede decirle qué pase?
His mother is devastated with his son's situation.
¿Te quieres levantar de esa silla, imbécil? Que tú no eres para que te levantes.
And officially begins the session.
¿Qué crees que le pasa a tu hijo?
Que dice que no quiere tener piernas.
Que las piernas no son mías.
Cristian, ¿eres feliz?
She starts talking about his dad.
¿Tu padre?
Claro que no. No le hagas esas preguntas, ¿eh?
She reacts rather oversensitively.
¿Quieres ver a tu padre?
¿Por qué quieres ver a tu padre? ¡Deja en paz a tu padre! ¡Estás loco!
Tú sí que estás loca y nadie te quiere.
Yo estoy loca. Tú sí que estás loca.
Both seem crazy, and there are countless self-inflicted wounds on her son's legs. Her son immediately leaves, and he plans to get rid of his legs by getting help from a car. The thing that Samantha hit before was Christian's legs. Finally, Christian feels happy. Eventually, Christian meets his end. And then appears his father, Simone. He was the man that met Laura before. They start the long overdue conversation.
Y ahora llegas tú.
And Simone starts to make excuses.
Claudia, mi vida no ha sido mucho mejor. Me fui para no haceros daño.
Que te fueras. Vas con otra era eso, ¿verdad?
Era por Cristian.
¿Pero qué tiene que ver? Si me lo hubieses pedido, yo habría abortado. Dímelo, necesito.
Cuando me dijiste que íbamos a tener un niño, todo cambió para mí. Me fui por no hacer daño a nuestro hijo.
He left so that he could protect his son, Christian.
Estoy enfermo, Claudia.
They are all people, but are suffering from something. These people are only dreaming of a happy life. Will they be able to go and find their own versions of happiness? Until now, it was the movie Skins. Skins is a black comedy genre movie that shows how people with disabilities and deformities are being ignored by society. It might be called a black comedy, but only sadness is left when you are done watching this film. But because they wanted to show as many people who are hurting as possible, the story is a bit chaotic with so many different characters, and there are some strange scenes. But other than that, I think it is a movie worth watching at least once. The movie that wants to deliver a shocking message. I will end the video with the introduction with Skins. Until now, it has been Daily Movies Recap. Thanks.
Driving till midnight just to turn around. Wish I knew where I was going now. Cause I'm not the same that I used to be. But some things don't change, and some things don't